Purva Kandam, the rise of Malyavan, Sumali, and Mali. In the previous chapter, we traced the forgotten origin of the Rakshasa lineage. We saw how the abandoned infant Sukesha was discovered by Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati, blessed by their divine grace and raised into a noble young man. Now, the story moves to the next generation, a generation that would transform Lanka into the mighty kingdom of Rakshasas. Every great dynasty begins with a handful of extraordinary individuals. For the Rakshasas, that generation was not Ravana's, it was the generation before him. The generation of three powerful brothers whose ambition, strength, and conquests shook the three worlds. This is the story of Malyavan, Sumali, and Mali. Sukesha lived in his celestial city in great happiness and prosperity. In time, Brahmani, the king of Gandharvas, gave his daughter Vedavati in marriage to Sukesha. Their union was blessed with three sons, Malyavan, Sumali, and Mali. As the years passed, the three brothers grew into mighty warriors of immense strength and courage. Desiring even greater power, they journeyed to Mount Meru and performed severe tapas to Lord Brahma. Pleased with their unwavering devotion, Brahma granted them the boons they desired. Armed with these blessings, the brothers wished to establish a kingdom worthy of their newfound greatness. They summoned the divine architect Vishwakarma and commanded him, "Build for us a magnificent city unlike any other." Vishwakarma respectfully replied, "There is no need to build a new city. In the midst of the southern ocean, upon the summit of Trikuta mountain, stands a glorious city named Lanka. I built that city long ago at the command of Indra. It is unmatched in beauty and worthy of rulers such as yourselves." Following Vishwakarma's advice, Malyavan and his brothers journeyed to Lanka and established themselves there, ruling with extraordinary splendor and power. In due course, the three brothers married the beautiful daughters of Narmada, a Gandharva maiden. Malyavan married Sundari, Sumali married Ketumati, Mali married Vasudha. In time, Malyavan was blessed with 7 sons, Mattan, Unmattan, Vajradamshtran, Suptagnan, Virupakshan, Durmukhan, and Yetnatagan, and a daughter named Anala. Sumali was blessed with 10 sons, Prahastan, Vikatan, Dumrakshan, Akampanan, Suparshwan, Dandan, Samradi, Rajamghan, Kaladhanus, and Shravanan, along with 4 daughters, Baka, Pushpolkada, Kaikasi, and Kumbinasi. Mali and Vasudha were blessed with 4 sons, Analan, Anilan, Varan, and Sampati. Many of these descendants would one day take part in the great war between Rama and Ravana. Empowered by Brahma's boons, the 3 brothers and their descendants became increasingly arrogant. With their immense strength, fearlessness, and military might, they began conquering the worlds. No one upon the earth or in the heavens could stand against them. Humans, Devas, sages, Yakshas, Gandharvas, Kinnaras, and Kipurushas abandoned their homes in fear, seeking refuge in forests, caves, and distant lands. Even Amaravati, the celestial city of the gods, was attacked and devastated. Unable to endure the atrocities any longer, the Devas and the great sages journeyed together to Mount Kailasa. Standing before Lord Shiva, they pleaded, "Protect us from the cruel deeds of these Rakshasas." Lord Shiva compassionately replied, "Sukesha was raised by me as my own son. His descendants are therefore bound to me. It would not be righteous for me to destroy them. Go instead to Vaikunta. Seek the protection of Lord Narayana. He alone will bring an end to this suffering." Following Shiva's advice, the Devas approached Lord Vishnu and placed their grief before him. The protector of the universe assured them that justice would be restored. When Malyavan learned that the Devas had sought the help of Vishnu, he was overcome with rage. Gathering his brothers, his sons, and his vast army, he marched once more against the celestial realms. There, Lord Vishnu confronted the Rakshasas in a fierce and terrible battle. The clash shook the heavens. In that great war, Mali was slain. Malyavan was grievously wounded and thrown to the ground. The Rakshasa army was almost completely destroyed. Witnessing this devastating defeat, Sumali fled with the surviving warriors and returned to Lanka. But even Lanka could no longer offer them safety. Unable to withstand the irresistible power of Lord Vishnu, Malyavan, Sumali, and their families and the remaining Rakshasas finally abandoned Lanka altogether and sought refuge in Patala. Thus, the great city of Lanka was left deserted by the Rakshasas. It was this abandoned kingdom that later came under the rule of Vaishravana, the son of Vishravas. Thus concludes section 1 of Purva Kandam. From the earliest moments of creation, through the lineage of Pulastya, the rise of Vaishravana, and the fall of the first Rakshasa rulers of Lanka, the foundations of this epic have now been laid. But the story is only just beginning. In the next section, the story turns to Sumali's descendants. A new generation will be born, one that will seize Lanka, challenge the heavens, and leave an everlasting mark on the Ramayana. That journey begins with the birth of Ravana and his siblings.